Hello, fight fans. It's John Pollock here with you alongside Corey Erdman and Robin Black here in St. Petersburg, Russia, as we're counting down to the World Combat Games, which are going to be airing on Fight Network October 19th through the 26th. We are going to be covering numerous sports, and we are minus one of our teammates today, Corey, and John Ramdeen, who missing in action here on day one.
We can only speculate as to what has happened. Now, we have learned in Russia that in some places, yes, vodka is cheaper than water, so that could be why. Hopefully it's not due to one of the 4 car accidents I've seen already here in Russia, more than I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes, we have learned, Robin, that St. Petersburg very well known for vodka, borscht, and car wrecks.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful people here. It's a great place. It's an incredible place, but it's not some place you want to drive. And if you're Ramdeen, I don't think you want to drink any more of the Russian ale.
John Ramdeen, he remains missing in action, but we are going to move ahead here as we look ahead to the World Combat Games. Numerous sports and athletes that are going to be represented at the World Combat Games. Day one is going to include both sumo and sambo. Corey Erdman is going to be calling the sumo action as well as boxing, among many sports you're going to be calling.
Yeah, that's right. And I am excited to see sumo. It's a sport that I've been very interested in for quite some time, and this is some top caliber sumo. As far as sumo goes, these are the very best in the world, and you might have seen that viral video circulating around of the guy who picked his fellow sumo wrestler up and slammed him. It was across ESPN, it was everywhere else. Those two are two of the best sumo wrestlers in the world, Biamba and Kelly from the United States. They will likely face off, so we'll see the rematch between the guy that got slammed and the guy doing the slamming. That's going to be on Fight Network coming up.
And Robin, we're seeing all of the athletes that are getting into St. Petersburg as we're just a few days out from the first day of competition. Among many of the sports, they also have ambassadors for each of the sports, and when it comes to sambo, that's very close to many of the Russians' heart, a very interesting ambassador who will be representing the country here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get any bigger than Fedor Emelianenko. Actually, we learned his proper pronunciation last night from our friend Josh. It's Fedor Emelianenko. So I think we can at least get his name right. Even if Ramdeen's too drunk on the Russian ale, he can still say his name.
As someone that has competed yourself, Robin, any observations you have made for some of these amateur athletes here who are, this is a big deal for a lot of them here at the World Combat Games. It's a competition where a lot of them don't get to compete against some of the other world's best, and we're seeing that just in the early days here and some of those athletes that are represented.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely the Olympics of combat sports, and for a lot of these guys, there's going to be a lot more pressure than they're used to. You know, if you compete in your home country, but instead you're getting on a plane, you're traveling here, just walking around the hotel. I mean, you see so many of these athletes. It's going to be a lot of pressure on these guys, but the best ones will rise to the occasion. I'm excited to call sumo with Corey, and you take a look at some of these sumo guys for day one. You talk about a war of attrition in a lot of cases. These guys are at war with nutrition. They're fascinating athletes.
There's going to be so much coverage here on Fight Network. Sumo and sambo are coming at you on day one this Friday, and then over the weekend, judo will be beginning, which is what I am going to be calling over the weekend amongst many sports that are going to be coming at you. We hope to find John Ramdeen in the next couple of days. And on behalf of Corey Erdman, Robin Black, I am John Pollock from St. Petersburg, Russia, and Splasiba for watching.